If you are a man looking for more energy, focus, and self-control, I have prepared a powerful ebook that will show you how semen retention can transform your life. Link in the first pinned comment. You were probably taught wrong. They said that to attract a woman, you needed to have money, a car, muscles, ready-made phrases. But no one told you the real secret, the one that comes from within, silent and powerful. Semen retention. Yes, that's exactly what you read. Counterintuitive, perhaps. But what I'm going to reveal to you here could turn your head once and for all. Because the truth is that the sexual energy you waste every day is the same one that could be making you more attractive, more magnetic, more connected with the creator of the universe. And look, this is not mystical talk in the air. It's biology, it's energy, it's living ancestry pulsing in your every cell. When you learn to retain and direct this force, your body changes, your mind clears, your presence transforms. The peace you feel when you are centered radiates outward. The light in your eyes draws attention without you having to open your mouth. And it all starts with a simple but powerful choice. Stop sabotaging yourself and start respecting your own essence. The reward: prosperity in all areas, including love. But don't just believe in pretty words. Throughout this content, you will understand why women notice something different in a man who holds his energy. You will discover the hidden effects that no one told you about, and the reason why so many men are waking up to this new path. And if you read to the end, you'll leave here with a new vision about yourself, and about how to effortlessly attract what you've always been looking for. The brain, this incredible machine given by the creator of the universe, works based on ancient codes. It has not evolved at the same speed as technology, so when a man ejaculates, whether with a partner or watching pornography, the brain interprets everything as mission accomplished, reproduction done. But this primitive confusion leads us to profound mistakes. While you think you have relaxed, the brain understands that its biological role has been completed. And when this is repeated frequently, the vital flame goes out, taking with it the energy of prosperity. Now, when the man decides to retain the semen, he sends a new message to the body: nothing has been completed yet. And it is at this moment that an internal revolution begins. The body begins to produce more testosterone, more vitality, more focus. It's as if the system turns on an alert saying, "We haven't fulfilled our purpose yet, we need more energy." And then comes the sparkle in the eyes, the strength in speech, the natural magnetism that comes from retention. It is as if the light itself begins to emanate from the inside out, bringing with it more clarity and more peace. This is why so many men report drastic changes just by keeping this vital energy within themselves. We are not talking about forced abstinence, but about ancestral wisdom. Men who access this power become more centered, more determined, more connected to something higher. And when a man aligns himself with this energy, he begins to attract everything that previously seemed distant: focus, discipline, and even the admiration of the people around him. And that brings us to what really transforms. When a man decides to practice semen retention, he begins to enter another state of existence. It's not an exaggeration. The first few days are challenging, but positive side effects soon appear. More confidence, firm posture, penetrating gaze. The energy that was previously wasted begins to circulate within him, as if the creator of the universe himself breathed renewed life into his body. His voice becomes firmer, his chest opens, and, without realizing it, he begins to occupy the space naturally. The feeling is that of returning home, strong, centered, at peace. And it's not just motivational talk, no. Scientifically, there is an increase in testosterone levels, which directly impacts vigor, mental clarity, and even skin and hair regeneration. Men who previously felt tired or dull now feel more alive, more present, more aware of their own light. It's as if the body said, "Now we are ready to live with intensity." And you know that magnetism you see in leaders, artists, or athletes. It's not just talent, it's vital energy retained and directed. If you want to put this into practice, start small. 7 days, then 14, then 30. During this time, focus on activities that lift your spirits and keep your mind occupied. Read the book The Power of Now by Eckhart Tolle. Meditate for 10 minutes when you wake up. Do physical exercise every day. This energy needs to circulate. When channeled well, it becomes prosperity. And when misdirected, well, here comes the next point of this conversation that few have the courage to face. There is something silent but powerful that happens when a man knows and respects himself. He stops begging for attention. Women feel this. They are not just attracted by looks, but by energy. And when a man retains his vital energy, he walks with more purpose, speaks more firmly, looks into the eyes without looking away. He emanates the security of someone who is at peace with themselves. It's as if his presence says, "I know who I am and I don't need to prove anything." And that silent security, amplified by retention, is magnetic. A woman may not even rationally understand why she felt attracted to that man, but she does. You feel like he is not there to please, but to share. He feels that he is not needy, but whole. Semen retention drives away despair and brings balance closer. And when a man is whole, he carries the light of the Creator of the universe in his eyes, and this light is irresistible. It's not about manipulating, but about living truthfully, with authenticity, with the certainty that one's existence is enough. What I'm explaining here is much more detailed in my ebook, The Power of Semen Retention. There is a simple step-by-step guide for you to apply in your everyday life. It's really worth it. If you want to attract a real woman, and not just have superficial relationships, start becoming that man. Practice presence. Write about yourself. Train your speech, your posture. Study books like The Way of the Superior Man by David Deida, and dive into the search for self-knowledge. Women don't want a savior, they want an awakened man with deep roots. And whoever awakens this power needs to understand what is draining him on a daily basis. Few people talk about this with courage, but it is necessary to open up. Constant masturbation, especially accompanied by pornography, has a price. And it's not just physical, it's spiritual too. The brain begins to become addicted to easy dopamine, that artificial feeling of pleasure that lasts for seconds, and leaves a huge void afterwards. The energy goes away, the desire to act disappears, and the feeling of prosperity becomes just a distant memory. Men who exaggerate this become erased versions of themselves. It is as if they are disconnected from the Creator of the universe, from the mission and purpose. This silent cycle corrodes the will. Have you noticed how difficult it is to stay focused, make quick decisions, or even look someone in the eye after overdoing it? This is no coincidence. The body reacts to the loss of vital energy as if it were sick. It becomes more difficult to wake up early, exercise, or maintain healthy habits. It's like the shine goes off. The light within becomes dim, and the world begins to appear colorless. It's common for men to say that they lose the desire to socialize, to undertake, to achieve, and all of this comes from a source that few dare to cut off. If you are in this cycle, know that you can get out of it. But it needs firmness. A good start is to block easy access. Install apps like BlockSite, change your bedtime routine, and start filling your mind with uplifting content. Listen to audios with affirmations, read about discipline, look for videos that bring peace and true knowledge. Because when you understand what is being stolen every time you fall into this habit, you begin to fight for your own energy like someone defending a treasure. And then comes the need for something bigger, a direction, a real strategy. The good news is that you don't have to face this path alone. There are resources, strategies, and tools that really work. And no, it's not empty motivational talk. One of the most effective methods is to fill your time and mind with uplifting content. You can start your day by listening to powerful affirmations like, "I am guided by the Creator of the universe. My energy is sacred. Peace dwells within me." It may seem simple, but repeating these phrases reprograms your subconscious and strengthens your will. And strong will is what separates ordinary men from magnetic men. Furthermore, there are free trainings on the internet, such as those offered by therapists specializing in pornography addiction. One example is Josh Hudson's content, which mixes neuroscience with spirituality and practical tools. He teaches, for example, how to anchor new habits in place of impulse. Instead of running to his cell phone, man learns to run to his notebook and write down what he feels. Or go to the gym, or go for a walk listening to something that feeds the soul. It is at this point that the true reunion with the inner light and the feeling of being in control again begins. It's not about living in repression, but about living in purpose. Direct this energy to create, undertake, learn. How about starting today? Grab a notebook, write down your retention goal, download a Habits app, connect with communities that share this same journey. Surround yourself with content that reminds you of your essence, your strength, your connection with the source of prosperity. Because at the end of the day, the fight isn't just against addiction, it's for your own power back. And now that you understand this, you're ready to discover why this energy has such an impact on female attraction. So tell me, after everything you discovered here, are you going to continue wasting what makes you a real man? Will you continue repeating the same habits that drain your energy, weaken your will, and turn off your light? Or will you finally choose to follow the path of those who decided to dominate themselves and became masters of their own reality? The choice is yours, and it starts now. Because no miracles happen to those who stand still. You have already seen what is possible when a man reconnects with the creator of the universe, when he finds peace within himself and directs this energy to build prosperity instead of destroying it in the silence of the room. The question is, what are you going to do with all this? Will you apply? Will you start today? Or are you going to leave it until tomorrow and continue asking yourself why nothing changes? Tell me in the comments. I want to know where you are on this journey and what else you want to learn. And if this content helped you in any way, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. Because here, my friend, you will continue learning to become the man you were born to be, strong, magnetic, and aligned with your true essence. We're together. Don't leave it for later. Click on the first pinned comment, purchase the ebook, and start changing your energy, your mind, and your life today.